Wait, oh, my fellow Nigerians, you know that some of our citizens are stranded in Ukraine now? It is now that the government is making effort to evacuate them. Now, the war have started already. This is when they are making efforts. They said the Ukraine ambassador to Nigeria has said that evacuation of Nigerians from the country at the moment is not possible as the airspace in Ukraine remains closed following the raging war in Russia. So, is it that the government is not aware that this situation will happen? Things have happened before in here in Nigeria that you know that if things escalate to this extent, you know that this is the next phase. So this is not the time you start thinking of how to fly down there and evacuate them. You should have known that 3-4 days before this day, you can't fly there anymore. It's a no-fly zone. And this is when you're planning to evacuate them. People are now stranded. People are now stranded. Over 5,000 Nigerians are now stranded there. What they are trying to do now is to try to sneak into Poland. They are even having issues at the border. Most of them now. No single Nigerian was evacuated. Why? No record. I've been searching anywhere to see if any rescue was made. None. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Thank you again for joining us today on this, of course, it's just a lot
Watch this video now. See what Nigerians are going through now in Ukraine.
Let's understand what's your name and where are you joining this call from?
Oh, my name is Isaac, and I'm joining from the Irpin Oblak. Okay, so right now, in the house where we live, I was initially at the basement, but we have a lot of people there, so I had to excuse myself and just to make this call. But I was asked by the house manager to switch off the lights because we are hearing that the Russian troops are already here. So we don't want to draw any attention right now.
Has there been any contacts, with the embassy so far?
Yeah, there have been contacts severally. Some people have been designated to speak with them and relay information back. But like now, the embassy in Kiev, they can't do anything to help. The only thing they've said so far is that remain calm. If don't go to areas that you feel will affect your safety and just try to protect yourself. That's the only thing they've actually said. Then on the Nigerian end, there's been some chatter from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs that they're working on some sort of evacuation. We don't know where, we don't know how, but that's what we've heard. Then from the Polish end, there have also been some Nigerians that have been
this is a no-fly zone period. This is not time for evacuation.
Providing their addresses for people to use for documentation at the border and stuff like that, and just trying to give assistance in the way they can.
I'll quickly get to Dr. Tade Momotosho, who is on the other end of the border, that's in Poland this time around, waiting, hopefully that people would come in and he could be of help. Dr. Tade, what's the situation from your own points? Are people
Yeah, thank you, Victor, for having me. Yeah, okay. On our part, at the Nigerians in Diaspora Organization Poland, we are on standby and we are willing to, help as many people that succeed in, crossing over to Poland. We've been providing addresses. I've personally given out my phone number, so people can reach me directly from the border. However, the challenge we have is that it's been quite difficult to even get to the border. I spoke to a student this morning alongside 30 of her colleagues. They were literally stopped by the Ukrainian military. They were literally stopped by the Ukrainian military. At the Ukrainian border. They were not able to actually leave Ukraine, completely to get to the Polish border. So, I think that's the major challenge we're having, and I think it would be really helpful if the Nigerian Embassy in Ukraine can actually find a way they can assist these Nigerians to get to the Polish border.